All right, folks, welcome back to Detroit Skate Club. We've got a great third period ahead for you. Currently, a little bit of an upset watch as the North Oakland Eagles, last in OAA white, are tied with the #1 team, Detroit United Hockey Club. And really, when you think about the current lead, it can be attributed to three things. One, Julius Livernoy has been playing absolutely lights out in net. And he's got 22 saves already. And that is even with superb defense. And of course, the last one, the most important one. Igor Soksterkin is here, guiding this team to victory. Dumped in by Van Ramdonk. So we saw it again, and we saw it earlier. We might be seeing it again, where the Eagles come out a little groggy as that's gloved down by Livernoy. We saw it in the second period. Hopefully we don't see it again, but off the get-go, it's starting to look like we might be heading that direction where the Eagles come out really slow and then get acclimated, whereas Troy does the exact opposite thing. They come out super fast as Poulton just runs over Stinson there, get off the train tracks. Van Ramdonk battling in behind the net with London, shipped up by Sanchez. Right onto the stick of Stinson, that's blocked. And taken by Sanchez. Chips that one up the boards, looking for Hill. Hill runs into the brick wall that is Matthew Van Ramdonk. Handled by Ben Dumas. Dumas down for Asensio. Big play there by James Walker. He's playing phenomenal tonight. Knocking the Troy stud Kai Asensio off as that's almost tipped into his own net by Xavier Sanchez. Sent down for a much-needed change. But again, we're sort of seeing, we saw it a little bit, but not nearly as much as we did in the first period as we did in the second period, where North Oakland comes out with a 1-goal lead, sort of a little lackadaisical, not really forechecking, not really following through, playing their assignments correctly. That did last time lead to a wide-open goal for Matthew Lowry as that one blocked down in front, loose in front, right on the stick of Joey Clark. Clark works his way around and steered away by Riney. Good defensive play from the senior from Notre Dame. But the Eagles coming out a little bit slow, a little bit groggy from the break. So they're making some mental mistakes right now, looking like they're kind of patching those up, looking a little bit better. That one's almost put in. That's loose in front. Save almost chipped in by Rodriguez. What a play. And now running over the goalie, Mikey Leroy pushed into Noah Dumas. Dumas in a little bit of struggle as O'Dowd chips that one up and out. Dumas does look to be okay, a little shaken up as a goalie in multiple sports. Never fun to get run over by people, but it is what it is, as now Kuwabara brings that one in and going to be offsides. Joey Clark and not Shane Lowry, Alex Lowry, not the golfer. If Shane Lowry was here, that'd be pretty cool. Alex Lowry, both hustling to get back on sides. Kuwabara just stepping over a little too overzealous for the offsides. Kuwabara ties it up right onto the stick of Schmidt off the face-off. But London and Walker double team there, knocked the puck off, kicked up by Walker. Duran tries to clear it, not successful. That one batted down by Kuwabara and then back out. Now to the near side to Giorio, tries tipping that one. Everhard chips that one up and over. Now Danny Archie working on Will Smith. Will Smith handles it now. Dumps that one in as Schmidt is in there unattended, knocked down by London, battling with him on the boards. He thinks the puck was down there. It is not. Did a good job getting off of that. As Giorio takes that. Now up to Jewell. Jewell to the boundary, knocked away. And chipped up by London. Over the skate of Van Ramdonk. Going to be an odd man scenario. Unfortunately, Danny Archie not quick enough there as Kai Asensio with the wheels. Takes that away from now Asensio behind the net. Over to Dumas, up to Jewel. Jewel drops that down to Van Ramdonk. Stepping in, looking for the cross crease pass, no good. Handled by Stinson, now over to Dumas, loose in front, glove down by Livernoy. Just more phenomenal goalie play out of Julius Livernoy. As a broadcaster in the future, my hope is I get stuck with a team that I don't like or don't care about, because watching close games with teams that I like gets my heart racing more than cardio. So Coach P, if you're watching this, I don't need to do the sprints at our lacrosse workouts. Just have me watch either the Lions or the Rangers in an overtime game, and you're getting the same effect. If Whoop wants to sponsor me and give me one of those heart rate monitor wristwatches, feel free. That one shipped off the skate up and out of here. Would you buy me a Whoop bracelet so we can track my... They are?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But they were cheap. Well, Whoop, if you want to sponsor me, I'll shoot you guys a DM on Instagram with my contact information. Feel free to reach out. That one loose in front. Shots turned away by Livernoy. Into the corner by turning away Blaski, up to 30 saves now. Krobak sidesteps O'Dowd here. They got an odd man rush. Krobak mishandles that one, however. Takes it low. And that is up onto the stick of Nolan Poulton. Poulton with speed. Tries to get around Gatto. Gatto, great defensive play. That's out in front of the net. Poked up and away out of harm's way by Dumas. And now over to Lowry. Lowry down the far side. Dumps that one in. It's wide. Rodriguez sends that one up and over right onto the stick of Dumas, who dekes. Taken away by Rodriguez. Over to Poulton, who chips that one up. Kept in by Krobak. O'Dowd drops that one for Leroy. Leroy sidesteps a huge hit. Wow. You know, all credit to Tyler Jewell there. That was a hit stick.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
Well done by Mikey Leroy, just jumping up from that one. Not easy to do. That face-off one back to Asensio. He's been quiet. An assist in the first period, and that's all that's been done recently. It's now handled. And penalty coming. Jewell and Leroy. Looks like they're both going to go... No. Or it's just going to be London. London and Jewell got tied up. So just going to need to get this clarified. Bit of a weird situation there. Mikey Leroy got his get back for that big hit. Mikey Leroy gets the get back for that big hit. Jewell turns around on London thinking London was the one who hit him. Cross-checks London up high. Of course, they're always going to get the retaliator. So Aiden London heads to the box. So it looks like it's going to be 2 penalties, one for unsportsmanlike conduct. Most likely London mouthing off to the ref. Just in general, don't do that. Not good. Very bad. So 2-minute penalty being served by Alex Kennedy. And then however much longer is going to be served by London himself. That one over to Clark. Clark up to Asensio. Now down to Dumas. Dumas shot rifles that one high, going to go all the way out. Leroy hustling on the forward check there. I'm not sure if that's a great idea because you are going to be on a penalty kill in a game this close. I have my guys drop back to about the blue line. Alas, Dumas coming with a head of speed. Works his way down onto the backhand. Coming around towards the near side. Michael Leroy's got to get to his spot. He's been sort of wandering around a little bit as there's Clark on the backside looking in the slot. That one cleared up ahead by Rodriguez. We'll see if he can get something more as he continues to poke at Asensio. Kill to 30 seconds. And that's up onto the stick of James Walker, so clearing it once again. On the stick of Clark. Passes that one up ahead to Asensio. Bringing that in down the near side. Spins. Drops it off for Clark. Clark puts that on net, looking for a tip from Jewell. Jewell just bats that one down to a minute in the penalty. Jewell steps in, shot blocked by Rodriguez. Held by Asensio. Looking backdoor for Clark, missed that pass. And now batted away by James Walker and poked up ahead. Nolan Poulton working 1-on-0 on Asensio, makes a great move, backhand saved, loose, recovered by Poulton, gonna try to kill some time here. He's just got it on his stick, gonna just skate some laps. 30 seconds. That one's sent down. Up ahead to Clark. Clark mishandles that. Eagles back at full strength. As in comes Jewell. Jewell blocked by O'Dowd. I know that one hurt. Asensio. Eagles, a bit of a mishap changing. They got to get out there quick. Just a bit of a mental mistake. Recovered from it down to 9 minutes. Jewell dumps that one in. Taken by O'Dowd. O'Dowd chips that one up ahead. Looking for Everhard. Everhard just sort of chips that one up back towards where the pass came from. As Jewell turns that one right over. Penalty coming up on Troy.
Yeah, that's where like a trip is reasonable because it's intentional. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
You can kind of tell if it's intentional or not. Actually.
Yeah, so my cameraman, for those of you who don't know, I like to give credits after the game. I'm here with Joe Lancy. Plays lacrosse with me, one of my best buddies, goes fishing. I catch bigger fish than he does pretty much regularly, but we still love him. Doesn't know anything about hockey, so he's learning while running cameraman, which is not a bad gig. Free tickets to a game, and you get to hang out with one of the best broadcasters on the planet, myself. Just a thought.
Yeah, I can't wait to fish. Now that you say that, I need to get off the hard water.
I'm just saying, Julius and I, spring break, we're going to Florida. We rented out this huge house. It's by a bunch of lakes, by the ocean, by a bunch of golf courses. We're down there for a week. We're golfing. We're fishing for 3 days straight. We're golfing in between Punta. Mexico. Is Punta in Mexico?
I don't think so. It's on an island.
Right.
We're going to like Playa.
Cancun?
No, it's like Playa de Carmen.
Gotcha. So face off one back.
I'm going to Argentina for duck hunting though.
That's cool. Asensio with a head of steam, getting pinched there, knocked off the puck, blockered away by Livernoy. Nolan Poulton playing defense there. Really good hustle play there, breaking up that possible scoring opportunity for Asensio as he got sandwiched. As Sanchez works his way in, has backdoor shot, saved by Dumas. I tell you what, no one is under more pressure right now than Ben Dumas, but he shot that one up and out. No one right now is under more pressure than Noah Dumas. And they've had a couple scoring chances on the back door. He's just slid across and made just some absolute highway robberies on the Eagles. So he's come up really big for Troy, keeping them in this game. Almost a foil. Shout out Dr. Davis with my literary terms, or Mr. Davis. That shot blocked down in front, almost tipped in by Rodriguez. Behind the net to Sanchez.
We're man down.
No, we're man up. He's got so London in the penalty box with a unsportsmanlike conduct as Poulton loads that one up loose. Dumas kept in, played back. Dumas gonna now chip that one out. Poulton knocks down Dumas. Right into the skates. Oh, wow. What a great bounce. So over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez misplays that a little bit. Does a good job playing the body. poking away, able to poke the puck away while down, but that stretch pass intended for Leroy goes awry. That doesn't rhyme. I don't know why I tried that. They're going to say that Rodriguez missed that. Looking for the chip. All right, 20 seconds left on the penalty, 7 minutes left in the game. A quick power play goal would be huge here.
Yeah. So the person on the penalty box has that work.
So he has a 4-minute or 5-minute because he was bad mouthing to the ref.
We're not down a player.
Correct. He got 2 penalties on 1 play, so he's just in there. It's sort of like fighting in the NHL, but like also not at all. As Asensio, that was blocked down, combined block, as that's loose in front into the skates, loose, covered by Livernois. Ooh. And again, as a goalie in any sport, when the puck is just sitting on the ground directly in front of you, and you can't tell whether you should go and cover that thing or let it sit, literally the scariest experience. You could go watch every single horror movie in the history of mankind as Asensio makes a great play. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Shorthanded goal by Kai Asensio.
There's nothing really to say.
Wow. I mean, he just sliced his way through that defense.
He just walked through it.
So he's up to 21 goals and 10 assists, up to 31 points on the season now. Taking the sole lead in goal scoring. Please not another overtime game. All right, back to even strength now. And, I mean, I'd say I feel like what happened on that play is North Oakland started seeing the end of the tunnel. They saw the light at the end of the tunnel and were like starting to step up, be a little more aggressive, which isn't a bad thing, but when you're playing against a team that can score at will like this, you've got to be really careful. As Krobek has that one knocked away, Rodriguez into the skates. Young works his way in, getting pestered. Gets that stolen away, but kept in by Leroy into the pants of Rodriguez, who's now going to pass it back to his defense as they recoup. Up to James Walker, mishandles that one, tipped up ahead, and gloved down by Dumas. Man,
This is a good game.
it's a great game. They came to play today. You love to see it. And speaking of coming to play, NDP Athletics Broadcasting is bringing the play to you this week. Tomorrow we've got girls varsity basketball versus Divine Child. As Dumas weaves his way in, saved by Livernois. Took a hack at him. Surely. Benny O'Dowd standing up for his goalie. Surely. Livernois letting the ref know what happened very respectfully. Respectful senior out of Notre Dame. Stonewalls Dumas. Who wins that one back to Will Smith. That shot. Turned away, blockered away, and scored! Just a really unfortunate bounce. Will Smith, his second goal of the season. About as unlucky as you can get on that one. The shot was waffled on, hit a player in the circle, goes up. Livernois tries batting it away with the blocker, just falls right over him. Eagles are going to trail now 2-3. Really tough. All right, we'll see if that's a wake-up call for North Oakland. Right now, I think you just need to let cooler heads prevail, slow the game down a little bit, Maybe see if you can draw a penalty. You cannot go for stupid stuff right now as that one loose in front. Mason Rodriguez takes a fall. And blocked. Going for the pass was, I believe that's Kuwabara. And went right into the shin pad of defenseman as James Walker makes a great poke check away. Chips that one up onto the stick of Rodriguez. Eagles are going to get a change. They tries flipping that one over in the direction of Mikey Leroy as Jan Song now carries it. Or that's Van Ramdonk, apologies. Cycling that below. Good step up from Benny O'Dowd to knock that one away from Asensio, who will stand on it, or at least try to. As that's chipped up ahead to Poulton. Poulton gets a fortuitous bounce. Brings that one over, looking for Mikey Leroy. They get back on sides. And there's just been a period of kind of weird breaks, weird hops. As O'Dowd has that one in the corner. Going to come back for Riney. He's all alone here. Gets another good bounce as Mikey Leroy sends that one in, blocked down by Gatto. Quentin Gatto looking to pass it up. Riney steps up there. Not a great play there, especially with someone with the speed of Asensio. You just got to respect that speed and step back. As Dumas' shot, or apologies, Gatto's shot swallowed by Livernois. Again, just playing phenomenally. 2 goals this period scored by Troy. One on a Kaiser Asensio beauty where he weaved his way through everybody on the ice and dumped it in. And then most recently, just a really bad bounce for the North Oakland netminder as Joey Clark looking on the back door. Nobody marking Jewel there. So again, you just got to not be sloppy. For the majority of this game, North Oakland has played, I'm not going to say flawless, but they've played pretty dang near close to it as Dumas sends that one over, turned away by Riney. Now up top. Throwback. Loose, glove down, high stick. So high stick, trying to bat that down in front of the net was the Troy player, so faceoff going to go into the Troy zone. So after what was a rough first 2 periods for Noah Dumas, whatever he was saying or whatever his team was telling him in the locker room between the second and third period really seems to have paid off. He has been on fire. Dumas, that shot gloved down by Livernois. That's 5. 35 saves now for Livernois. Pass back to Crowback, loose in front. The Eagles trying to bully them off the puck right now as that's held by Sanchez. Sends that around for Poulton. Through his skates. Taken by Song. Looking back door, nobody home. Jonah Bush plays that one back. Walker is on it. Trying to battle up against Song, who kicks that one over to Kuwabara. And now finally, Eagles get some possession time. That's chipped up ahead to Poulton. Poulton stays on side, working his way in. Now around, looking for O'Dowd in front. No good. Now going to be an odd man rush. Kuwabara works his way down. That shot wide, right off the skate of Rodriguez, as Will Smith dumps that one deep. Down to 2 minutes. If I'm Troy, I'm just going to play stall clock, see if I can soak up as much time. That icing from Rodriguez not going to help there. Now we're down to 2 minutes flat. Benny O'Dowd expressing his displeasure with that call. Eagles need to get something going here. Face off one back to Giorio. Now dumped down into the corner. Penalty coming up. And that's probably going to ice this one, quite literally. So now O'Dowd does touch it. Really, just exactly what you couldn't have. They're playing great composed hockey for the first two periods. Got a little bit out of hand here. All right, so now it looks like Aiden London has been tossed. Yeah, Eagles are up 30-3.
Oh, nice. Love that.
Take a nice zoom in on that one. 30-3 Eagles lead. Minute 46. Looks like this is going to be a tough one for Troy. Losing by 27. I'm just kidding. You see the score bug on here. So, I mean, this was a fantastic game. It's just falling apart now, unfortunately. You really hate to see it, especially against a team this good. But what I'm seeing from North Oakland is if you stay composed and play 3 periods of really good hockey, you can compete. As that one off the post and wide from Asensio. Over to Clark. That one batted away. Rodriguez going to need to just turn the wheels on. Asensio gets in front of him. They're going to just turn it away. Troy can, in essence, put away this game here. They've got the power play for the rest of the game as Asensio is just going to weave his way in. Now takes it around behind. That's dropped off for Clark. Down to Jewell.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Jewell drops that to Blaski, up to Clark. Clark working in. On the doorstep, loose. Out in front, taken by Rodriguez, under a minute. We have 50 seconds. Another penalty coming up. And I mean, really, we're going to have 4 people in the penalty box as Asensio dumps that one off. Dumas mishandles, handled by Rodriguez.
Don't worry, we have 26 minutes and 89 seconds.
So technically there's 5 people if you count backup goalie Owen Fulcher. 5 people in the penalty box. I guess London was able to come back on, so it's going to be 5-on-3, 26 seconds left in the game. I'm Augie Villawan here with NDP Athletics Broadcasting. It was, I mean, really the perfect game for the first period and halfway through the second, and then sort of just the you-know-what hit the fan. With that being said, we're back in action tomorrow night when girls basketball takes on Divine Child. All that being said, I'm Augie Villawan. Big shout out to my cameraman, Joe Lancy, for helping me out today. And we will be back tomorrow. Thank you.